One day, Jeffrey and Pamela were strolling through the park, discussing how to spend their surplus money. Despite having a few trips planned, they still had plenty to spare. As they walked, a black cat suddenly appeared in front of them, mewing loudly and blocking their path. Pamela knelt down to pet the cat, remarking on its sweetness. She was about to share her taco with the cat when it darted off, looking back as if beckoning them to follow. Intrigued, Pamela chased after the cat, with Jeffrey close behind. It soon became clear to the couple that the cat was leading them somewhere. It stopped beneath a tree, where a large black bag lay on the ground. The cat began to scratch at the bag, as if trying to open it. To their shock, a small child's hand emerged from a hole in the bag. "Is that what I think it is, Jeff?" Pamela asked, her voice filled with disbelief. As they approached, they heard muffled crying and noticed the bag moving. Pamela cautiously peered inside and was shocked to see a newborn baby. "Oh dear," she exclaimed, deeply troubled by the sight. "This poor child." "Jeffrey, hold my bag. I have to get this baby out before it suffocates," Pamela instructed, tossing her bag to her husband. With urgency, she tore open the bag and cradled the baby in her arms, comforting the crying infant. "How could anyone do such a thing?" she cried, her heart breaking for the abandoned child. While Pamela comforted the baby, Jeffrey called 911. The emergency services arrived promptly, and the baby was rushed to the hospital. Jeffrey and Pamela willingly went to the police station to provide statements. The police investigation quickly identified the child's mother as a 19-year-old orphan named Lily. Lily was living in extreme poverty and believed she could not care for the child. Her desperate act was a plea for someone to find and care for her baby. The baby, named Joey, was placed in foster care. His foster parents were compassionate and allowed visitors, including Pamela and Jeffrey, to visit him regularly. They often visited Joey to ensure he was well cared for and loved. One day, Jeffrey and Pamela crossed paths with Lily at the park. She was struggling to comfort her crying baby and seemed uncertain about changing his diapers. "Let me help you, dear," Pamela offered kindly. Grateful for the assistance, the young mother eagerly accepted. "I've never changed diapers before, nor have I had children of my own," Pamela confessed as she gently tended to the baby. "But like you, I'm learning. At 70 years old, I've come to realize the true meaning of happiness. Caring for a child brings such joy." During their interaction, Jeffrey and Pamela learned that unless Lily could demonstrate her ability to provide a suitable environment for her child, the court would terminate her parental rights. Joey would then remain in the foster care system until he found an adoptive family. The news saddened the elderly couple deeply. They had grown fond of Joey and empathized with Lily's plight. Despite her love for her child, she lacked the means to raise him properly. It was then that Jeffrey and Pamela made a heartfelt decision about their inheritance. After speaking with Lily, Jeffrey and Pamela discovered that her greatest wish was to have a family. With this in mind, they joyfully adopted Lily and raised Joey as their grandson. They also welcomed the cat, who had played a pivotal role in bringing Joey into their lives, into their home, creating a happy and loving family.